Hi all, welcome back to Throttle Blaze. Thinking about buying a used electric car or electric bike? Maybe you have found a EV at a price that is much lower than a new one. But then the questions start. Is the battery healthy? How much warranty is left? Does the battery warranty transfer to the second owner? How do I check the actual range? What should I check during the test drive? And most importantly, is this cheap EV actually a good deal? In this video, we are going to answer important questions you should ask before buying a used EV, whether it is a car or a two-wheeler. So watch till the end before you make your decision. Let's get started. Question number 1. Why are used EV cars and bikes so cheap? There isn't just one reason. EV technology is developing very quickly. New models are coming with better range, improved batteries, and more features. At the same time, buyers are naturally concerned about the condition of an older EV battery and the potential cost of major repairs. This can affect resale values. But remember, cheap doesn't automatically mean bad. The real question is why this particular EV cheap and what condition is it actually in? Question number 2. What should I check in an used EV compared with an ICE vehicle? ICE means internal combustion engine, our traditional petrol or diesel vehicles. Now, let's compare a used EV with a normal petrol or diesel vehicle. When buying a used ICE car or bike, we normally check the things like the engine, gearbox, clutch, engine oil, cooling system, exhaust and service history. But an EV is different. There is no conventional petrol or diesel engine, and most EVs don't have a traditional multi-speed gearbox, so your inspection priorities change. For a used EV, you need to pay particular attention to the high voltage battery, battery warranty, electric motor and drive system, charging system, 12-volt battery where applicable, software and diagnostic history. But don't forget the normal checks: tires, brakes, suspension, steering, accidental history, RC transfer, etc. 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 Question number 3. How do I know the EV battery is good? Or how do I check the battery health? One important thing to remember is that the battery pack can make up a significant part of an EV's overall cost, maybe more than 50%. So when buying a used EV, battery health is very important. Don't judge the battery health by looking at the estimated range on the dashboard. Instead, ask the manufacturer or authorized EV service center for the state of health (SOH) report. For example, if the SOH is 80%, it means the battery has currently around 80% of its original usable capacity. But remember, 80% is not automatically good or bad. It depends on the age of the vehicle, usage, battery type, and manufacturer specification. So when buying a used EV, remember these two words: state of health, SOH. Don't judge battery health by range. Ask for the SOH report. Battery health should be verified, not guessed. Question number 4. What is state of charge? State of charge means how much charge is left in the battery right now. Example, 75% SOC means the battery is 75% charged. So please don't confuse between SOH and SOC. For us, the most important is SOH, state of health. Question number 5. What does lifetime battery warranty really mean? Before we talk about buying a used EV, there is one important thing you need to understand about battery warranty. When manufacturers say lifetime battery warranty, lifetime doesn't necessarily mean forever. For example, some manufacturers define lifetime as up to 15 years from the vehicle's first registration. And in some cases, the lifetime benefit is applicable only to the first owner. When EVs were initially launched, many manufacturers offered around 3 years of standard vehicle warranty, while the battery warranty could go up to 8 years or 1,60,000 km depending on the manufacturers and model. But now, manufacturers like Mahindra, MG and Tata are offering lifetime battery warranty on selected EVs. Sounds great, right? But here comes the twist. So if you are buying a used EV, don't assume that the same lifetime battery warranty automatically comes to you. For example, Mahindra's current terms provide lifetime battery warranty for the first registered owner, while after an ownership change, the coverage becomes 10 years or 2 lakhs kilometer, whichever comes first. Similarly, MG's current warranty terms for eligible EVs provide lifetime battery coverage for the first owner, but after a change of ownership, the battery warranty becomes 8 years or 1,60,000 kilometer. And Tata also has a lifetime battery warranty on selected EVs for the first registered owner. After the vehicle is sold to a third party, the buyer becomes a second or subsequent owner, and the standard battery warranty applies according to the applicable model terms. So, if a seller tells you, don't worry, this EV has a lifetime battery warranty, don't stop there. Ask, lifetime for whom? Until what date? Until how many kilometers? And what happens after ownership transfer? So, before buying a used EV, always check with the authorized dealer or OEM and verify the warranty terms for that specific vehicle. Because when buying a used EV, battery warranty is just as important as checking the battery state of health. Question number 6. Was the EV used privately or commercially? One more important thing to check. How was the EV used by the previous owner? Was it a personal vehicle, taxi, rental, delivery, or commercial vehicle? Sometimes commercial vehicle may be changed to private registration and then sold. So don't check only the current number plate, verify the registration history and usage. Also check for odometer tampering. Verify the actual kilometers through the service and vehicle history, because previous usage, registration and kilometers can all affect the warranty and the actual value of the EV. Question number 7. Is fast charging bad for the battery? There is a common myth that frequent fast charging automatically means the EV battery is in poor condition, but that's not necessarily true. EVs are designed to handle the charging speed specified by the manufacturer. However, factors like battery temperature, charging condition, and overall usage pattern can affect battery aging over time. So, when buying a used EV, don't judge the battery just by its fast charging history. Instead, check the actual battery health, especially the SOH and the diagnostic report. Question number 8. What should I check during the test drive? Now, take a proper test drive. Check the acceleration, test the brakes, check regenerative braking if equipped, listen for unusual motor, wheel or suspension noises, check steering and tires, look for warning lights, and see whether the actual driving range feels reasonable for the vehicle's age and condition. Don't take a 2 minutes ride and immediately make your decision. Spend enough time with the vehicle to understand how it actually drives. Question number 9. What if the charger is missing? What if the seller says the original charger is not available? Be careful. Check what charging equipment was originally supplied with the vehicle. Make sure the charger and cables are compatible and working. If something is missing, find out the replacement cost before negotiating the final price. A cheap EV can become much less attractive when you start adding missing equipment. Question number 10. What hidden cost should I expect? Don't look only at the purchase price. Check the tires, brakes, insurance, service history, service requirements, charging equipment, and consider getting a professional battery inspection. The cheapest used EV is not necessarily the cheapest EV to own. If you check all these things, the hidden cost will be avoided. Question number 11. What are the biggest red flags to look out for? No service history, seller refuses inspection, multiple warning lights, very low range, flood or water damage, major accident history, unclear warranty, and missing charger. Question number 12. Should I actually buy a used EV? My answer is yes. It can be a very good purchase, but don't buy blindly. Check the battery, verify the warranty, check the service history, inspect the vehicle condition, take a proper test drive, and make sure the price is fair. If all these things make sense, a used EV can offer excellent value. But if the battery condition is unclear, the warranty can't be verified, or the seller refuses an inspection, just walk away from the deal. And most importantly, don't buy a used EV just because someone tells you battery has a lifetime warranty. Verify exactly what that warranty covers, who is eligible, how much time and kilometer coverage remains, and whether the ownership transfer requirements have been completed. A little checking before you buy can save you a lot of money later. If this video helped you, like, share, and subscribe to Throttle Blaze, and send this video to someone who is planning to buy a used EV. Thank you for watching Throttle Blaze. See you in the next video. Bye.